You have made 10 albums since your breakthrough album, Little Earthquakes, in 1992. As you make music now, does it get harder or easier?
Well, I think you want to grow as a composer, as a producer, and there are times when the piano player in me says, okay, I realize that everything isn't being written just for me anymore. So the composer side, I think, as the years have gone on, has wanted to expand and explore compositional structures that maybe aren't for the piano.
And does that mean the music has become a little less personal? Because you are known for writing very intense and personal, maybe even introspective songs.
I think it's very personal. I think I might disguise it because as your career continues through your life, if you want to have a personal life and if you want to have friends, then can you imagine every time you walk in a room, everybody thinks, oh my God, she's going to write something about me. So I've had to disguise, and
Well, has there been an element of that in your life? That, you know, you extract from the personal experiences you have and put them pretty immediately into songs?
Yes, the songs are alive themselves. I mean, they're these creatures, but I can't be their translator unless I've had an experience that is similar.
So it strikes me then that goodness, the music must have changed quite a lot, because I just think about your personal circumstances. You know, you started out, well, you were born in the South, but then you lived a lot of your early life in Maryland and around Washington, D.C. But here you are now, so many years later, spending at least half of your time in England, in the far southwest of England, with a British husband, raising a daughter. Life's changed an awful lot. Does that mean the music has changed in that sense?
Well, I write a lot on the road, and that's because we tour every other year, really extensively.
How long for?
Months and months and months and months at a time.
That's hard when you've got a daughter.
She comes with us, and my husband is live sound engineer, so it's sort of a family circus on the road, but that's our life. Sometimes people will say, when are you going back to a real life? But that is our real life. And yet I knew that my husband did not want to live in America. I mean, he made it very clear to me, which was difficult because I realized, okay, we have to compromise. My career, everything is run out of the United States. So we had to find a way for me to get back and forth, and he built a recording studio. He's an engineer on the records, so that our daughter could go to school while we recorded. But a lot of my composing happens out, you know, as a citizen of the earth.
And you have a new album out. It's already doing very well. It's called Abnormally Attracted to Sin, which in itself is an intriguing title. Are you abnormally attracted to sin, do you think?
Oh, yeah. As a minister's daughter, I think it has been my burning mission to figure out all these imprintations that the patriarchy, the religious patriarchy, and that's the thing about the British America thing. In America, the church has so much power, even over advertising and the media. It just seeps underneath the skin, even with our politics.
In a dangerous way, insidious way, in your view?
In my view, a very dangerous way. They have a lot of control.
And you speak, as you said, as a minister's daughter, the granddaughter of another minister, and I believe a grandmother who is deeply religious.
Yes.
Is that partly what it's about? Rebelling, getting away from your own family history?
Rebelling. I think in earlier years, I think wearing red leather pants to church and conducting the choir when I was 15 was rebelling. But I think trying to understand how the religious patriarchy is able to divide, say, women from themselves, how women can be segregated, their sexuality from their spirituality. Now, I'm abnormally attracted to how they're able to do this, yes.